Welcome to Ginger Media Channel. This is a channel where we explore the truth behind the headlines. Arthur Eze has turned 71 years old. He basically had his birthday yesterday, being the 27th of November 2019. So he turned 71 yesterday, and during the time he was celebrating his birthday, which was a surprised one basically, and the people that were there, he suddenly shared money. Now, many of you do not know Arthur Eze. One of the things this video will do is to tell us who Arthur Eze is, beyond that Arthur Eze is the one you know and people hear, and because he shares money, he is a very rich person, and they call him the Godfather. Arthur Eze is an oil mogul. Arthur Eze is the founder of Atlas Oranto. Arthur Eze is a Nigerian oil mogul. He's a philanthropist. He's a politician. He's the CEO of Atlas Oranto Petroleum, the largest privately held oil exploration and production group in Nigeria. The Igbos of the southeast of Nigeria call him Ala-Igbo, one of Igbo land. He's said to be the 8th wealthiest man in Africa. He was born on the 27th of November 1948. He is 71 in Ukpo, Dunukofia, local government area of Anambra State, Nigeria. He is popularly known as Prince Arthur Eze because he is from a royal family, and his elder brother is the traditional ruler, that is the king of Ukpo in Dunukofia. Arthur Eze attended St. Augustine Secondary School in Nkwere, Imo State in the 1970s. After his secondary school, he then went to California State University, Long Beach, California, to study mechanical and chemical engineering between the years 1974 and 1978. So many of you listening to this might not even have been born when Arthur Eze went to university in the United States. He is married and he is blessed with children. One of his children, Onyeka Eze, is the founder and president of Prince Osisioma Foundation. You can Google that. Atlas Oranto Petroleum was founded by Arthur Eze in 1991. Guess what? In 1991, former President IBB, that is Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida, was still the president of Nigeria. Can you see the connection? You can see in the video of his birthday where he was constantly referring to one of his guests as Babangida, because IBB, is now on wheelchair, but he couldn't come, so he sent his son. Now, Arthur Eze was referring to IBB's son as Babangida. The company currently has 22 oil and gas licenses in 12 jurisdictions across Africa. That means Arthur Eze does not only play within Nigeria, he plays within the African setting. It has assets, that is his oil company, has assets in Nigeria, Equatorial Guinea, and several other African countries. Till today, the company is the largest holder of oil exploration block in Africa. This is an unbelievable feat for a man of his caliber to achieve. Now, they have their technical base in Lagos, while they have their headquarters in Abuja. The chairman, whose policymakers in the region, is one of the best that you can see. Again, the Eze family has ownership of the company stock, and all shareholders are involved in the company operations. Beyond this oil and gas company, Arthur Eze used to have an airline called Trias, which came into operation in 1992. That was a year before IBB left power. So now put the timeline. He became suddenly in 1991 he had the oil company. In 1992 he floated the airline Trias airline. After the deregulation of airlines in Nigeria, when the federal government actually started, the military, they started allowing people to own private airlines. That was when he did this. The airline was based in Enugu Airport. Trias had 3 Boeing 727s until it starts operation in the year 2000. That is the millennium year. That means that airline was only in the air for 8 good years. Arthur Eze has always donated generously to PDP. He is seen as the godfather. He has been a kingmaker, but somehow he's been unable to make anyone in Anambra, as in having, someone that he has supported be the governor of Anambra State. If you remember, he supported Tony Nwoye, but sadly, Tony Nwoye lost woefully in the last Anambra governorship election. Now, people argue that he is the one, or rather brain behind Ugwuanyi in Enugu, Ebonyi State, which is Dave Umahi, and some even fingered him in what happened in Imo State against Rochas Anayochukwu Okorocha, that he lost that state to PDP. So, again, he even tried to get favor from the president by trying to get close to Buhari, but he trusts Buhari. I think Buhari still sees him as Nyamiri somehow. So Buhari still not too free with him. Arthur Eze is indeed a happy man, and he likes enjoying himself, So in this video, once more, you can see where he was saying that, this was a very, very short and unplanned birthday that they are waiting for him in Enugu, because, like I said, Enugu State Governor is his godson, in political godson. That's why the Enugu State Governor was waiting for him and had birthday planned for him, but he decided not to go because he had visitors, especially those visitors from the north. I think the white man you can see in that video, I think is his pilot, So once more, this is Njenje Media Channel. Just a quick, rundown to who Arthur Eze is on the political scene. If you remember, once more, Arthur Eze was the one that sponsored Senator Joy Emodi in Onitsha. That is in 2015. After the Eman Osike's election was nullified. And this is one thing many of you have never heard of, but we hear that from Njenje Media. Do you know that APGA, today, APGA, that governs Anambra State, was formed in his sitting room? At least Victor Ume, the former APGA national chairman, said that much, that APGA was formed in his sitting room. Arthur Eze is a man that gives in both millions and billions without expecting anything whatsoever. Anyway, we always know what he expects because he gives, he gives. That's he's indeed a giver. You can see that equally from this video, the way he said, give the choir, give these people these words of cash. That's the way he spends. God bless him. He looks young for 71. Now, according to him, he's actually started thinking about death. So the prayers for him is that he will live long to enjoy the good works he has done. People might be wondering what is his net worth. So now, if you want to go online and Google Nigeria Infopedia, his net worth is about 5.8 billion. So basically, Arthur Eze is worth more than the Nigerian national budget. Okay, once more, this is Njenje Media. Subscribe to the channel if you like the video, and leave a
friend, Diana Babangida, I salute you.
Thank you, sir.
My Commissioner of Police, I thank you. In the choir, everybody here, I thank you. My sisters, my daughters, I thank you. I didn't plan this life. I didn't know. Suddenly, the Navanda brought better. We shared the food we were eating. Suddenly, the choir people came. Suddenly, you came. You can't confuse. As the Navanda said, the will of God. The organizing birthday party for me in the government house. I had all the traditional rulers were there. I thought I'm not going anywhere. They didn't send in there, but I didn't want to go. Suddenly, people came, started praising God, thanking God. That's the will of God. I thank God. When we were singing about birthday, talking about birthday, I started thinking about death. When I die, people are going to bury me. That's what I've seen now when I'm alive. I've got to say people to bury me.
Not yet.
Not yet.
After 100 years. By the grace of God.
I remember my father. I remember my mother. I remember my senior brother, okay, who brought me up.
It is well. It is well.
I'm very grateful. Thank be to God. I had to put me tomorrow cola. You didn't know you could buy coffee. It's a coincidence. God put in hand. I find the way to. They welcome. They went in the choir. We came with each other. They go in the choir. 500.